Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm your host for today's review of a Layer 1 project that not many people have been paying attention to. And I think if you're one of those people, it's probably time you start paying attention. And here I'm talking of Toncoin. It's knocking on the door, the top 10 of all the cryptocurrencies in existence. Do you hold Toncoin? Let us know in the comment section. So the information I'm going to share about Toncoin, guys, is not financial advice. This is just my own review. Toncoin is a project I've been following from the previous cycle, and it's a project I've also been making moves into my private portfolio. Why? Because I think for the bright things that are coming along, like your Aptos, Sui, your Solanas and stuff, Toncoin is actually a project with traction. It's got ready-made traction. It had it in its previous guise when it was under the Telegram team who developed it, but now we're getting to the serious end of the business. Toncoin is going to give a good run for their money for projects like your Solana, your Cardano, your Polkadot. You're also looking at some of the latest projects. Some of them I won't name them, but Toncoin is a serious project. Why am I saying that? Keep watching. So what is Toncoin? Its actual name is the Open Network, or TON, T-O-N. So the Open Network blockchain is a decentralized layer 1 blockchain originally developed in 2018 by the encrypted messaging platform Telegram. The TON blockchain platform was created by brothers Nikolai and Pavel Durov and developed by the Telegram team. The project was then abandoned due to regulatory uncertainty, some would say political pressure, before being taken over by the TON Foundation or the Open Network Foundation, and it was renamed from Telegram Open Network to the Open Network, so it has kept the same acronym TON or TAN. Being a community-driven blockchain with a flexible architecture and focus on serving a typical consumer, Toncoin stands out due to the fast processing and validation of transactions per second, or TPS. TON is a multi-level structure built on the principle of sharding or segmentation, which in other words refers to a blockchain within a blockchain. The sharding feature involves the use of multiple subnets or shards on the same blockchain where each shard has a specific purpose. It allows the nets to avoid the accumulation of unverified blocks and speeds up tasks. The TON network consists of the master, web, and shard chain. Here are some of Toncoin's value proposition. It offers upgradable blockchain specifications. It can handle multi-cryptocurrency value transfers. It supports micropayment chains. It also supports on-chain payment networks. It offers flexible, fast, and reliable and scalable on-chain transacting. Toncoin offers distributed file storage services, facilitates P2P transacting on messaging. So you can see Toncoin is on steroids. If you are not aware, probably time to jump into Toncoin. Some of the Toncoin key components are as follows. You got the Open Network, or TON, which is a decentralized and open internet platform made up of several components. And those components include TON blockchain, TON DNS, TON storage, and TON site. TON blockchain is the core protocol that connects TON's underlying infrastructure together to form the greater TON ecosystem. While the TON blockchain is the core of the TON project and other components might be considered as playing a supportive role for the blockchain, they do have useful and interesting functionalities by themselves. Combined, they allow the platform to host more versatile applications than it would be possible by just using the TON blockchain. Let's look at each of these key components to the Open Network. So the first one is the flexible multi-blockchain platform, or TON blockchain, which is capable of processing millions of transactions per second with Turing-complete smart contracts, upgradable formal blockchain specification, multi-cryptocurrency value transfers, support for micropayment channels, and on-chain payment networks. TON blockchain presents some new and unique features such as the self-healing vertical blockchain mechanism and instant hypercube routing, which enable it to be fast, reliable, scalable, and self-consistent at the same time. The second of those key components is the peer-to-peer network, or TON P2P network, which is used for accessing the TON blockchain, sending transaction candidates, and receiving updates about only those parts of the blockchain a client is interested in, for example, those related to the client's accounts and smart contracts. It is also able to support arbitrarily distributed services, blockchain related or not. The third core component is a distributed file storage technology, or TON storage. TON storage is accessible through TON network and is used by the TON blockchain to store archived copies of blocks and status data or snapshots. It is also available for storing arbitrary files for users or other services running on the platform with torrent-like access technology. The fourth feature is a network proxy, or anonymizer layer, just referred to as TON proxy, which is similar to the Invisible Internet project. This is used to hide the identity and IP addresses of TON network nodes if necessary. For example, nodes committing transactions from accounts with large amounts of cryptocurrency, or high-stake blockchain validator nodes who wish to hide their exact IP address and geographical location as a measure against DDoS attacks or other similar threats. So you can see this project has been well thought from the ground up. The fifth component is a distributed hash table, or TON DHT, which is used as a torrent tracker for TON storage, as well as an input tunnel locator for TON. It is also used as a service locator for TON services. And the sixth key component is TON services, or a platform for arbitrary services, which reside on and are available through TON network and TON proxy, with formalized interfaces enabling browser-like or smartphone application interaction. These formal interfaces and persistent service entry points can be published on the TON blockchain. Services may create smart contracts in the TON blockchain to offer some guarantees to their clients. And TON DNS, or decentralized naming service, which is a service for assigning human-readable names to accounts, smart contracts, services, and network nodes. And finally, you've got TON Payment, which is a platform for micropayments, micropayment channels, and micropayment channel network. This can be used for fast off-chain value transfers and for paying for services powered by TON services. So, a mouthful I know, but that is a brief overview of what Toncoin is. Now to the 13 elements that make up our DEWA or our risk evaluation. A quick rundown of those 13 elements is as follows. We've got decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the project team, age of the project, social media presence via Twitter as well as via Discord. Then look at project use cases before we review the tokenomics for Toncoin. So starting with decentralization, TON is a decentralized community-run blockchain and is developed and maintained by a group of independent crypto enthusiasts, which is also known as the TON Foundation. The Open Network is a community-driven blockchain with a flexible architecture and focus on serving a typical consumer. The TON Network is a decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO, so users who hold the TON blockchain native token can cast their votes on any proposed changes to the blockchain or ecosystem. TON's current governance program utilizes a simple voting system that ensures every user has a chance to make their voice heard. However, in order to become a TON validator, you need to first obtain a large amount of Toncoin to stake, typically around 600,000 of the TON coins, and at current prices we are looking at over 1 million worth of TON in order to help secure the network, which means only those with deeper pockets can become validators. This could potentially put the network at risk of attack. Onto security. The network utilizes the proof of stake consensus mechanism to validate transactions. Alongside these Turing complete smart contracts, TON reportedly has a security score of 92.48 and a category score for code security of about 97%, which is classified as excellent according to SETI classification criteria. As far as scaling is concerned, TON approaches scaling through sharding. A novel feature of the TON blockchain called instant hypercube routing enables it to deliver and process a message created in a block of one shard chain into the very next block of the destination chain or shard chain, regardless of the total number of shard chains in the ecosystem or in the system. A TON blockchain contains exactly one master chain. However, the system can potentially accumulate several work chains, each subdivided into an exponential number of shard chains. Onto interoperability, TON allows easy integration with third-party messaging and social networking applications, thus making blockchain technologies and distributed services finally available and accessible to ordinary users rather than just to a handful of early cryptocurrency adopters. Users can also bridge their assets from Ethereum to Toncoin using a readily available bridge. Point of caution though, cryptocurrency bridges are some of the weakest points that are exploited by bad actors, so if you do choose to use a bridge, please do so at your own risk and be careful of that. As far as the project team is concerned, the TON Foundation is currently based in Dubai and it's reported to have over 10,000 team members according to its LinkedIn profile. I don't suppose all those 10,000 team members are co-contributors. I doubt it, but there you have it. As far as the project age is concerned, the Open Network project is in its current guise or version is around 2 years, 8 months or so. Social media presence via Twitter, Toncoin boasts just over 218,100 Twitter followers, and there is no official Discord channel that we could find when we carried out our research. Now onto project use cases. Ticker symbol distinguish Toncoin. The simplest way to earn income on the Ton network is to become a validator. However, this requires a large amount of Toncoin, a strong connection, and incredibly high hardware requirements. Most users who want to earn passive income using Ton become nominators. That is, they lend their tokens to validators via a nominator pool. The Toncoin is used for payment for decentralized data storage. The coins are also used for payment for the use of Ton proxy. You can also use the Ton coins for Ton DNS or decentralized naming service, as well as payments within decentralized applications of the blockchain. Validators, they earn rewards from maintaining the blockchain, and those rewards come in the form of the Ton coins. And if you want to vote within the governance system or the on-chain governance, you need to have the Ton coins staked for you to be able to participate. Now on to some tokenomics. Ticker symbol TON, TON. Token supply 5.1 billion with no hard cap. Circulating supply 3.44 billion. Token allocation. The project team and developers were allocated 10%. The community allocation 85%. Validator delegator rewards 5%. Token inside allocation. It ranges from around 10% to 95% due to the fact that there is no regular available information on how the 85% was actually allocated, that community allocation. And since we also do not have a hard cap, it means it's highly inflationary. Anyway, that is a brief overview of Toncoin. Now on to some scoring using our DEWA or our risk evaluation. Here's a quick rundown of the 13 elements once more. We've got decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the project team, social media presence via Twitter as well as via Discord, age of the project use cases, tokens issued at project launch, and tokens in circulation at the time of recording, maximum tokens available as well as insider token allocation. Starting with decentralization, 5 points out of 10. On security, 7.5 points out of 10. Scaling, 10 points out of 10. Interoperability, 10 points out of 10. And the project team, 10 points out of 10. Social media presence, 7.5 points out of 10. Social media via Discord, 0 points. There is no official Discord channel and is no data available. Age of the project, 5 points out of 10. And project use cases, 10 points out of 10. Tokens issued at project launch, 2.5 points out of 10. And tokens in circulation at the time of recording, 5 points out of 10. Maximum tokens available, 0. Why? There is no hard cap. And insider token allocation varies from 10 to 95%. There is no regular available information to give us some crucial overview on how the community tokens were allocated. Therefore, we gave 0. So those are the scores we've allocated to Toncoin and this Toncoin. Do you guys agree? Let us know in the comment section. The aggregate score for Toncoin comes up to 72.5 points out of 130. Do you guys agree with that assessment that Toncoin could go to 0? According to our risk evaluation chart. Let us know in the comment section. We use this chart because the whole point of evaluating crypto projects is to assess the risks associated with investing into each of these projects. This time is Toncoin. Let us know your thoughts on Toncoin. Are you invested in Toncoin? As I said before, I am making some moves in my private portfolio for Toncoin because I think it's going to give some of the popular layer 1 projects a good run for their money. Do you believe the same? Let me know in the comment section. Until the next video, I'm FD4H5.TV signing out for now. Bye.